This is Dnyanada Kulkarni, Chief Market Analyst at Century Financial. Welcome with us and thank you for joining us, Dnyanada. The first question is related to a number of equities that are increasing in the limit up in both markets, Dubai and Abu Dhabi. We're heading to a long holiday, yet we did not see any liquidation in the Emirati markets. What are the reasons behind this buying appetite today?
Hi, thank you very much for having me on this show. Stocks across both Dubai and Abu Dhabi have been on a steady uptrend. In fact, if you look at last month's performance, the DFM General Index closed at its highest level since July 2008. And both indices have shown a steady uptrend and are trading close to their all-time highs. And the reason for the strong buying appetite is mainly because of the recovery that happened in the global markets, particularly in the US, because the trade tensions that have been going on, there is a chance that there's a resolution coming along the way. So a lot of market indicators have shown that Trump is signaling a willingness to negotiate with the countries, and even if he initiates any tariffs, he immediately puts a pause and gives time for negotiations to unfold. And in addition to that, the strong fundamentals of the UAE markets, as evident from the corporate earnings that we saw over the first quarter, with a lot of companies across sectors reporting resilient and stellar performances in their earnings, as well as if you see a lot of buying activity from both retail investors, institutional investors, and a lot of participation is happening. So all of these factors are contributing to the upbeat sentiment and driving the performance of the UAE markets.
Dnyanada, Trump's protectionism policy led many foreign investors to fear investing in the US equities and to head towards emerging markets. So what is the share of those emerging markets and the Emirati one in attracting the foreign investors?
A lot of interest has been shown towards the UAE markets in general. That is mainly because the UAE boasts a very sound political climate and a very business-friendly policies which are driving investors from across the world, particularly if you see the ultra-high net worth individuals, the crypto millionaires and billionaires. They are drawn to this particular economy and geography because it is a very sound environment. And the US and the UAE have developed very strong relationships over the last few years, and those diplomatic relationships were further strengthened when Trump visited the UAE. So because of that, the interest in the UAE markets is quite significant. If you look at the indices and their forward price to earnings multiples, they are currently trading at lower than the 5-year average, which means from a valuation perspective as well, they are quite attractive to foreign investors.
Thank you so much for this analysis, Dnyanada Kulkarni, Chief Market Analyst at Century. Thank you so much for being with us. It was a pleasure hosting you.
Thank you for having me.